Imagine waking up at 5 a.m. You meditate, you read books, you journal, you hit the gym, you watch motivational videos, you do everything the internet tells you to do. Yet somehow, you still feel like you're not enough. You think, maybe I need another book, another course, another habit. But what if the thing that's supposed to improve your life is secretly making you miserable? What if self-improvement has a dark side that nobody talks about? And millions of people are trapped in it without even realizing. Step 1. The addiction. Self-improvement starts with a beautiful idea. Become better, become stronger, become smarter. But somewhere along the way, it stops being growth and becomes obsession. You start treating yourself like a project that is never finished. Every day, you search for another hack, another morning routine, another productivity system, another YouTube video promising this one habit will change your life forever. And for a moment, you feel excited, you feel motivated, but then nothing changes. So you search again, and again, and again. This is not growth. It's addiction, an addiction to the feeling of becoming. Instead of actually becoming, you stop appreciating who you are, because your mind is always focused on who you could be. And no matter how much progress you make, there is always someone richer, someone stronger, someone more disciplined, someone waking up earlier than you. So you keep running, chasing a version of yourself that keeps moving further away. And slowly, self-improvement turns into self-rejection. You don't love yourself enough to grow. You grow because you don't love yourself. And that's where the darkness begins. Step 2. The industry. Now here's something even darker. There's an entire industry making billions from your insecurities. Think about it. If one book fixed your life, you wouldn't buy another. If one course solved your problems, the industry would lose customers. So what sells better? Hope. Endless hope. The promise that this is the secret. This is the missing piece. This will finally make you successful. And people buy it over and over again. Not because they're stupid, because they're desperate. Social media makes it worse. Every day, you see people with perfect bodies, perfect routines, perfect businesses, perfect lives. Everyone is winning. Everyone is disciplined. Everyone is successful. At least, that's what it looks like. But you're only seeing the highlight reel. You don't see their failures, their anxiety, their loneliness, their doubts. Yet your brain compares your worst moments to their best moments. And suddenly, you feel behind. So you consume more content, more advice, more motivation, more self-improvement. Not because you want to grow, because you're afraid. Afraid of being average, afraid of being left behind, afraid that if you stop improving, you'll become irrelevant. And fear is one of the most profitable emotions in the world. The darker truth is this. Sometimes, self-improvement doesn't solve insecurity. It teaches you to depend on it. Forever chasing, forever fixing, forever believing. You're just one habit away from happiness. Step 3. The escape. So, does this mean self-improvement is bad? No. The problem isn't self-improvement. The problem is believing that your worth depends on improvement. Because here's the truth. You don't need to earn the right to be proud of yourself. You don't need a six-pack. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. You don't need to become a millionaire. You don't need to optimize every second of your life. Real growth begins when you stop trying to become someone else and start becoming more of yourself. Improve because you love yourself, not because you hate who you are. Read books, but don't worship them. Build habits, but don't let them define your worth. Chase goals, but don't sacrifice your peace. Because life isn't a never-ending self-improvement project. It's something meant to be lived. And maybe, the highest form of self-improvement is realizing that you were never broken in the first place. The dark side of self-improvement isn't failure. It's spending your entire life trying to become worthy, while forgetting you already are. So the next time someone tells you to become better, ask yourself, am I growing because I love who I am? Or because I'm afraid of who I'm not? Because that question might change everything.